So it's 11 o'clock, and 11 o'clock p.m. Friday, September 8th, 2022, right? So let me go ahead and say this. Um, Remember my video, those two live streams I did? Well, earlier today. So let me go ahead and make a sequel to this. See, we know who's doing the fear mongering and trying to gin up hatred. And I see somebody trying to form an alliance. And they're trying to form this alliance against every black male who does not kiss the the bottom or the feet um, of the divester clan. And I gotta say something too. I see her doing this, right? And she's right about one thing, though. Oh yes, she's right about one thing. And what she's right about is how a certain someone who is a known troublemaker, a known troll, who's trying to cause a war, who's trying to cause a major war on YouTube. And this is the reason why I told people, y'all gotta stay away from Marquise 912. Y'all gotta stay away from him. Because what he's doing, because he's antagonizing so many people. Because he's trying to rise up the temperature to a boiling point where there's no coming back to. Now, having said that, having said that, let me say this to the woman who's doing all this. Well, you're helping the boil of the pot too. You're the one who's simmering the water, and knowing how you are, your threats on YouTube, making these threats to people in people's channels. You also elevate. You're not innocent. You elevating what's going on. See, some of these things could have been solved a long time ago. Some of these little beefs could have been solved long ago, but you got people on here who see this as entertainment. You have people on here who see this as um, and you know what? Let me. I forgot something. You know, I got to address something. I got to address another issue. Some of y'all men over there, I hope you realize sooner or later you're going to be the target too by the same people who you have on your chat room, you have on your panel, and so forth. Because some people have a long memory. Let's just use Amiri Brown for example, right? Let's use Amiri Brown. I see Amiri Brown keep doing his foolishness, this, over sipping so hard for the, the black woman. But Amiri Brown, I guess people forgot or they don't want to overlook how many times Amiri Brown mistreat his first co-host, just to get next to Cynthia G. Back around what year was that? 2016. Because I was on the Mary Brown's channel when it was on Blog Talk Radio. So he took his co-host, and she was a good co-host. He tossed her to the damn side just because Cynthia G was there. He made Cynthia G the co-host. Even Cynthia G had enough and kicked your boy to the curb. And that's what's going to happen to you, to you blue pill simp ass niggas over there. Now back to you red pill niggas. If I'm going to dress the blue pill, I got to dress you red pill. Anger man, do you realize your day is about to be numbered? Do you realize your day on YouTube, on social media, is about to be over? You got nowhere else to go. You yelled and screamed at Raw B. You know what? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna add something onto that for a minute, because something else did this morning pisses me off. Something that happened today, early this morning, before I went to the doctor. Something pissed me off. But I'm gonna address that in a minute. But it has something to do with Anger Man and Raw B. But anyway, because that no, because see, somebody has this scarcity mindset. you know. But anyway, let me address this part. When Raw B and that woman named Chocolate Warrior was talking about emotional intelligence, you couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle a disagreement from a black woman. Angry Man just opened himself up. He opened himself up to. Um, he opened himself up for an attack that he does. It's so stupid, because when that Asian woman came up there, Angry Man was quiet, and Angry Man was too. Angry Man was trying to yell at that transsexual woman, the transsexual woman. And I'm just looking at Angry Man. Dude, do you look at what's about to happen to you? And I gotta say this. I said this on my live stream on Labor Day. Priscilla has created a trap for you. You've been chasing Priscilla all over YouTube, and every time she gets on the panel, you want to jump on the panel. She leaves panel. She goes to another panel. You jump on that panel. She leaves that panel. Then she goes to another panel. See, that's why I ain't gonna say nothing about Priscilla, because I know what she's doing. She's going. You see, and I hear people talk, well, she's going to white women. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She is. She is. See, and I said this long time ago, about 8 years ago. I said, black women are not going to destroy the black manosphere. I said that back in 2014, almost 10 years ago. I said black women are not going to destroy the black manosphere. Now they can wound it. They can chop off his arms off. But completely destroy it? Nah, not gonna happen. Sophie A. Nelson almost destroyed the Black Panther if it wasn't for Simone 5-6 and those crazy swirler divester women. If they had held on for at least another couple of weeks, you Negroes would not be on YouTube at all. But they stabbed her in the back, and she saw how crazy you women are. These women are, because y'all just as hateful as the men are. See, and this is what some of these people who in this no scratch that. Hold on. I'm going way ahead of myself. I'm going way ahead of myself. It's just back to anger, man. I'm sorry. I'm going ahead of myself. See, the thing is, when it comes to anger, man, you know, he always talk about the art of war, right? You always use that book, The Art of War. But I wonder if he ever read the book, actually read the book, The Art of War. I highly doubt he did. He does. I highly doubt Anger Man ever read that book. Because the thing is, if you know anything about warfare, and Priscilla knows about warfare because she served in the United States Army, or in your words, Anger Man, the white man's army, right? See, I'm a historian, all right, and there are some people who I admire in history. Now I know how people in the Pan African community always bring up uh, Hannibal. Oh, Hannibal with his mighty elephants. Hannibal from Carthage went to Spain, and he used his elephants, go to where the modern day Morocco, crossed over to Gibraltar with his elephant army, enslaved the entire Roman army in Spain and France. But as soon as he entered into which in modern day Italy, a lot of the generals decided, well, we need to face him head on. Army after army after army fell in the might of Hannibal's army. But there was one general in Rome who successfully defeated Hannibal. But they never really listened to his advice. He said, wait a minute, you have an army of elephants. What do elephants need more than horses? You need food. You need a whole bunch of water. Elephants need water and food, and they eat what 10 times more than an average horse. So wait, hold on. So therefore, you need grain, corn, maize, everything that the people in Europe grow. What then Hannibal did? Oh, he destroyed the supply lines. He burned the crops. He poisoned the water well. Um, he put blood of some of those Cartilage enemies. He put blood in the water in the rivers, so the water's not healthy to drink. That's how Hannibal was defeated. That's what's happening to Anger Man. Anger Man's supply lines is about to be dried up. That's what a good general, a good battlefield commander, like what Priscilla is doing. And no, don't. don't get ahead of yourselves and saying, Big J, you endorse Priscilla. The answer is no, I don't. Fuck it. When it comes to the angry man and black manosphere, yes, yeah. I would say, yeah. You might as well, yeah. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. I really don't care. You know. But back to these divestors, right? Back to you, divestors. See, some of y'all who's going around and making all these alarmist views, understand something. When the black manosphere goes away, do you realize y'all will go away along with them? Let me say this again. When the black manosphere goes away, and I hope it does. I hope it does. I want y'all to realize something. So will you. Take both y'all out of the game. And let's really talk about y'all sins. We heard the sins of the black man. That's right. Uh, Anthony, no, not Anthony. Yeah, Anthony uh, Powell went to um, had murdered Asian McGowan. Okay, crazy bra, sexually grope. Um, what's her name? Dina Jacobs on the Dr. Drew show. Sergeant Willie Pete was getting a blowjob from a white woman while he was making video trashing black women. Tommy Sotomayor did all that foolishness, so forth and so forth. So instances of violence or near violence towards African American women. But y'all in the divester movement, y'all not too clean yourself. You see, when Crystal Swirls did that to her son, put her oldest son in prison, falsely accused her eldest son for SA on the younger child. When your girl, Small 5'6", got on the telephone and got people fired from certain jobs. One of them was a guy from Texas. What about when one woman recently, as of this year, tried to get the Ugandan, try to create a story that Peso Man is homosexual in Uganda, knowing though Uganda being homosexual in Uganda is a death penalty. See, y'all's hands are not clean either. And that's why that goes right back to why Sophie A. Nelson. I know y'all don't want to hear this. That's why Sophie A. Nelson back then look at you women, and she said, "I'm not helping y'all. I ain't helping no one anymore." See, because she knows. Okay, in her mind, I'm assuming, I'm making an assumption here on this one. I'm assuming she's kind of like, wait a minute, we're going after black men online for what? Because you ladies are just like those men. So I'm assuming in her mind it was like, okay, we get rid of the black manosphere and these and Tommy and all these other men who make disparaging comments about black women, then then all what would happen is it's just going to be videos of black women going in on black men without any consequence in her mind. I'm assuming that's what she was. I'm assuming that's what her mindset was when she said she don't want nothing to do with you swirlers, pink pill, divestors. Because she saw how some of y'all are just as evil as the men are. The only difference is the men talk too much. That's the point. And let me say something else too, though, about the cold crystal swirls thing. If y'all think I'm just talking about crystal swirls, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because there's a certain woman on YouTube who is a nurse and she talks shit about black men. And I'm like, wait a minute. You want black men to die, but you're a nurse. I don't have to sit there and say anything on that. I let that just run by itself. I just let that just go, and y'all draw your conclusions. Why would a woman be a nurse, be in the medical field during the day, but during nighttime she wants black men to be off this planet? See, I know there's 8 people, 9 people watching me, and some of y'all, and I'm gonna say right now, and y'all know who I'm talking about. So I don't know why y'all up in the clouds. I don't know why y'all up in the clouds for. Oh, and let me say this too. I see somebody just showed up, right, a few hours ago. Let me say this to this person. Since you want to lie about me, trust and believe, I'll sue your ass for slander. Okay? See, I'm not playing with you because you always been making false allegations on people, and people run with it. I'm the type of nigga who's not going to shrink from. See, so I'm at a point in my life that life is short, and any disrespect will be matched with certain consequences. But you supposed to have this white man. Oh, I'm married to a white man. Okay, that's good. But I don't give a fuck. That's if the world supposed to care if you married to a man of another race. I don't care. But you want all these men to care, these black men to care. No, what you're trying to do is is do the coon sexual. Yeah, I call you a coon sexual because what you do is sit on your tail feather, make false allegations to people who said nothing to you. I'm sorry. Who's in the chat room? Oh, okay. Never mind. I see that. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just looking at y'all, and you know what? And May is right. She is right. What y'all trying to do over there, and May is correct. And May even said this: no, what y'all trying to do is form an anti-black man army, and people who are um, who have disagreements with y'all are now called or declared enemies and decided and therefore they um, are judged to be eradicated. So all black men, and she really sit there, got on a panel and said, I look at all black men as the same. While at the same time, she tried to differentiate herself from other black women. So I'm not a mammy. Black men is. I'm looking at this like, really? See, I blame some of this on Pastor $40. See, Pastor $40 prevented me from addressing the problem last Friday, last week, because a lot of that could have been addressed, which led me to Sexy Red. Remember what I said. I'm gonna put a pin. I'm gonna bring something up about. Let me say something about Raw B. So Sexy Red, um, you came at me this morning because I said about Anger Man and Raw B. I said, okay, you're reviewing the video what Anger Man did about emotional intelligence. You used my video, right? Oh, well, no, you mentioned my video. You didn't use it. You mentioned my video to be fair. But then you had the fucking nerve to come to me and sit there and say, "Oh, bitch, I got time your ass out because you mentioned uh, Raw B." When I'm telling you what happened on the panel with Raw when Anger Man and Raw B went at it. And soon as she went in and did it, here come Raw B up on the panel with Anger Man. I'm just trying to figure out, and then though you said though I disrespect you. Yeah, I see you. See, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know what's going to take for a lot of y'all to see that y'all pawns in a game. I don't know what's going to take for y'all to see y'all a bunch of pawns in a damn game. Well, that's not. I didn't even say they were live. I was saying Raw B was going in on Angry Man. Yeah, and then yes, though I did mention uh, DJ touching his panties because you know because I can't stand that nigga. And he over there lying. He's still lying about what happened with the brick in the face woman. What's going on, J Dub? Everyone's a pawn, Big J. Y'all pawns. Well, Pierre, I'm at a point that I refuse to be a pawn. I refuse to be one. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, listen. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Whatever. 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 You like. You're not even the main one though. You're not really the source of my anger anyway. Again, let me say this again. You are not the source of my anger. But like I said, I refuse to be a pawn. And then guess who showed up? Oh, the ex-girlfriend showed up yesterday. Oh, here we go. See her on the damn comment section. I'll be damned. Mm. Like I said, I refuse to be a pawn in what's going on. And in going to the video that, yeah, like she finally showed up. Yeah, she showed herself. She made a little brief appearance. So yeah, I'm looking at her like, really, like you trying to, um, you try to come at me and shit. Like, what the hell wrong with you? Um, yeah, Pierre, yeah, she came back. It was brief. It was a brief, but yeah, she came back on YouTube. It was brief. Um, yeah, I saw her over there. On, you know, I ain't gonna mention this. I ain't gonna mention that channel's name. I'm not gonna mention the channel's name, but yeah, I saw her over there. Um, I was shocked to see it, but anyway, back to the point. I refuse to be a pawn. You know, I refuse to be a pawn in this game. And people are so into their prejudices and their fear and their hatred that they can't see that they're being played. And it's kind of like the pro-light situation, right? You still got people defending pro-light. I'm like, for after the past 5, 6, 7 years, I mean, pro-life should have been dealt and done with 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Even after he did what he did with this young woman, this young girl, y'all still defending him. And then, what's so sad about this issue, right? What's so sad about this issue? I gotta go off on this pro-life thing for a minute. I'm watching the sentencing hearing, right? His lawyer asked the judge to take the court proceeding offline just to get some donation money as they're about to sentence him to prison because he didn't want the judge to make the announcement online. And the DA was like, well, everybody's going to know anyway. Even after you do it, it's still going to be online. This is how stupid pro light was. The so-called brother pro light. This is how stupid you are. You know, you already done something stupid. You already messed with a girl, a little girl, and put semen all over the place. Black YouTube, black social media. No, fuck it. Black YouTube. It's like people are just are pawns. That's all I can say. They're just pawns. Y'all just you know useful idiots. And Boyce Walker's next, though. I'm gonna tell you right now. I see a day of reckoning happening. And Boyce Watkins and Umar is next. All right, Umar, Boyce, and Tariq Nasheed are next. Especially with old boy who stole the money from that with that uh, Tulsa, Oklahoma thing. Yeah, they hammering on him. He's up on YouTube talking about, yo man, y'all invest in my thing. We can make black people get money. Ain't no investment sheet rolled out. No, no chats, no charts, no figures. And I'm sitting there like, really? Mad Head Doctor told y'all this. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this again. Shout out to the Mad Head Doctor. Mad Head told y'all this years ago about these dudes. Haven Bullets told y'all about these dudes. I told y'all about these clowns. And people just like, you cooning. Man, you don't like black people, man. You need to give us a chance, man. We black. Like, but y'all don't see this? Y'all don't see what's going on around here? I mean, if I had a campaign to get everybody reparations money, or I had a campaign for this, or I'm having an organization to gear towards this, y'all would had a a budget sheet every year, or a quarterly financial report. I told I I was just like, yeah, okay. Y'all don't ask, y'all really don't ask the real questions. It's like people just don't want to ask the real legitimate questions. It's always about, oh, the white man did me bad, or the black woman did me this, or or the black woman did this, or the black man did. It's always the same old trope of who done them wrong. They're making money off of your fear. They're making money off of your hate. And the ones who really hate you is the one making money off of you. The ones who y'all donated money to, yo, cash apping to, you super chatting to, those are the people who really hate you. Kind of like, I'm about to go here with this one. I'm gonna go here with this one. That's like when the Nini told Reg, I don't respect you anymore. Uh-oh. When the Nini said that to Reg, my eyes lit up like a Fourth of July firecracker. And I said, this is the best example about black YouTube. You donate money to people, or in her case, she bought a Negro a chair in order to get, and then he profited off of her situation with her husband, or her soon to be ex husband. Some friend, some friend is that. Some friend is that, huh? See, that is a prime example of what I'm talking about. And let me say this too, because something is troubling me, right? Something is very troubling me, and that is the idea, right? The idea that we have to blame the mother of the child for what happened to the child. Who cares if the woman, the mother of the child that pro-life assaulted, who cares if she was on drugs? Oh, but she was on drugs. Oh man, she was high off of cocaine. High off of cocaine and drugs. I see Super Sly saying that bull crap. As if, see, at least with her, even though she was high on cocaine, even though she was strung out on these drugs, at least she was woman enough to call the police on pro-life. Even though she was strung out on cocaine and whatever drugs she was using, at least she was woman enough to testify against the man who assaulted his daughter. But you also know who should be saying nothing, and that's Charlemagne the God. You see, Charlemagne the God really needs to be quiet because there's allegations about that. He almost got himself into prison behind the same exact thing, touching on girls. Oh man, she was at a bar and she was 14 and I didn't know. You know, I always ask, show me your ID. I always ask this question: show me your ID. But then again, I'm old enough to know. Wait a minute, I see little gray hair. Okay, you good? I'd be like, hold on. When the last time you used a rotary phone? Okay, you good? You know what a rotary phone is? Yeah. Okay, you good? Remember when Nokia had the cell phone that doesn't have the camera on it? Yeah, I remember that. You good? Y'all out here going after 14-year-old girls, 14, 15-year-old girls, and then y'all act like, well, she was in a bar, and that. No, 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 no. I can understand if a guy get get caught up and things don't seem, but if you're having a conversation with these women, then you would know what age this woman is, this girl is, by having a lengthy conversation. Anyway, Them with the best with the green and black screen. Yeah, man. Computer screen that was black screen with green letters. If you can remember that, okay, we good. We might can talk. Oh yeah, the free calls after 10 p.m. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, free minutes after 10 p.m. If you don't remember that, I'm not talking to you. You have to be at least 35 years old and up. No, 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 I'm sorry. Let me say, I take that back. You have to be at least like you have to be at least in your 30s on up to know that. You have to be in your 30s to know that. 31, 32, 33, something like that. If you remember that, you old enough to hang around with the adults. That's what Charlemagne should have did. That's what pro life should have did. But now, y'all want to go after children. Y'all sick ass bastards. And Charlemagne got away with it though. Charlemagne got away with it. And I'm trying to figure out how in the world did he got away with that? I'm still thinking about that. How did Charlemagne got away with it, but pro light didn't. And pro light, he has what 7 years. Now that's all. Now he got off scot free. If you ask me, pro light got off almost scot free with those 7 years because most people would got the long ride. You know, he would got the long ride. But I'm not going to talk about pedo shit because I'm not. That's enough of that for me to talk on. But I'm just that really sickens me how people still trying to defend and I don't know if y'all watch uh Ned Satter's channel, Satter's channel. I'm on the chat room and I asked what's the name what I've got her name. Okay, but what about the child? She got on the panel talking about, well, we're here to defend the black conscious community. We're here to defend the essence of black men. We're here to defend the black family. Okay, what about that black child? I kept on saying inside that chat room, and then he mistakenly highlighted my comment on the screen while she was doing all while she this is a woman now was doing all that mammy and crap. And I'm just like, really? This is about a young girl being assaulted. No, they want to talk about how pro light, we gotta separate ourselves from pro light now because pro light did this and we was defending pro light. No, you should talk about the little girl right there. And I said about 3, 4 times, and and Lawrence, you was there, you was there to see that, yeah, you was there to see that, and I got blocked over there, you know, and we're going on with Boyce Watkins and Pro Light and Umar at this moment. I see that things are unraveling. I see things are starting to unravel. Um, I don't know how far this unraveling is going to go, but I do see certain strands of of yarn being unraveled off the ball. So, where was this panel at? It was on Seth Natter's panel. Hold on. I'm gonna do a video on that. Damn, wait a minute, hold on. What? 296 people dead after a powerful earthquake hits Morocco. Hmm. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream. Yeah, 296 lost their lives in Morocco. Confirmed dead. Damn. Anyway, um, yeah, that just crossed my desk, crossed the on my browser. I was like, what the hell? Um, I'm waiting for that northern to hit Texas, man, because I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the cold weather. So anyway, let me get off of here. Um, yeah, go to this channel. I hope I got the name right. I hope I got the name right. Sad Nader, what the damn name is? I can't. I hope I spelled his name right. Inky. Um, hope I got his name right. Yeah, I was over there, and I was like, yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even keeping up with that, Joe. I'm not keeping up with that right now. I'm not keeping up with that one. Yeah. But anyway, let me jump off of here. Y'all be easy, man. I got things to do. So anyway, um, I'm out, y'all. Peace.